Is this an argument or a set of facts? It's definitely an argument. Where is the conclusion?
Middle.
It's in the middle. It specifically says what?
The government should not assist them in rebuilding.
It should not assist them in rebuilding these trails, right? And why should it not assist them?
There's future ones.
Wait, what?
There's future reasons, or future landslides.
Yeah, there's future what? If you were to sum it up in your own words, what would you say? Hey, don't help them.
It could happen again. And
What could happen again?
The exact same situation, and it could result.
You got to get more specific.
Landslide.
If you were to say this in to someone, you say, hey, look, don't help them rebuild those trails because
The landslide could happen again.
the landslide could happen again, and
Injury.
I think that's the key part here, right? Is that it could hurt somebody. So I agree with you. It could happen again, but specifically, like, the real fear here is not only could it happen again, but they'd get hurt, right? And so, does that prove that they shouldn't help them? Someone's gonna get hurt. They might get hurt. Therefore, they shouldn't help them? How many people agree with that argument? How many people disagree? Okay, you should disagree, because even if people might get hurt, even seriously, that doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't help them rebuild it, right? You have to assume what? That you shouldn't help people do things that might end up in resulting in harm. That seems like a reasonable assumption. That's why they put it on the test, right? You have to think almost like a computer. You have to say, unless they say this explicitly, we're making an assumption here. And that's exactly what answer choice D says. The government should not assist projects that are very likely to result in circumstances that could lead to serious injury. If that's true, then they shouldn't assist in these rebuilding of trails, right? All right, other answers that were tempting. Come on, there's got to be other answers that were tempting. Yes?
I was tempted by E.
Okay.
Only because I thought it was really similar to D, but didn't have the specific wording almost that the prompt had.
Okay.
I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think this seems to be consistent with what they're arguing. Do you know why this is wrong?
No?
No. Anyone? Thoughts? Yeah?
Is it because the actual argument had to do with the government's actions, not the actions of the people?
It all comes back to the conclusion. We're strengthening the conclusion, and so you really want to zero in on that, right? Should the government assist them or not? D directly speaks to that. E kind of goes off on like a side thing. And maybe they should rebuild it. We don't know.
Question.
Yeah.
I was get the right, like I'm getting all the right answers, but I'm not sure exactly why I'm getting it right. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, so I think what's happening is you might be recognizing the answer, like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And what we're trying to do is get better at like almost anticipating that.
So what would like a prediction be for this type of track?
Wait, what?
What would the prediction be for number 20?
The prediction would be, actually, I feel like answer choice D is very close to the actual prediction. Because they basically, the argument has two parts. It says, look, the government shouldn't help them with this. Why? Because they're very likely to get injured. So I'm going to look for something that says, if you're likely to get injured, then the government shouldn't help you with that. It's basically, you would not want to draw this on the test. But in my mind, I'm literally thinking this. People are likely to get injured, therefore, don't assist them. Or the government should not assist them. Right? An easy way to prove this conclusion on the basis of this premise is to simply think in your mind, if someone's going to get injured, then the government should not assist them. I should have a GA here. Right? All we're doing is we're taking the premise and the conclusion and we're connecting together. If you said this, if you said if someone's going to get injured, then the government, or is likely to get injured, then the government should not assist them, and these people are likely to get injured, then this conclusion would follow logically, right? That's all we're doing. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions on this one? Okay.